Seattle's contribution to popular music is undisputed. You know the names, from Hendrix to Hart, Pearl Jam, Macklemore, and many, many more in between. In this series, we're going to examine Seattle's music community, in depth with unique performances, with interviews, and much, much more. We're also going to find out what makes Seattle, Seattle, and what makes this city on the shores of the Puget Sound one of the best places on the planet for music. Welcome to Sounds by the Sound.
Let's go Seahawks.
Hi, my name is Andy Harms, and welcome to Sounds by the Sound. We are at CenturyLink Field, home of the NFL's best team. And I don't care what happened in last year's Super Bowl. They are the NFL's best team. It's the Seattle Seahawks. Just happen to be my favorite team as well. And if you think it's a little self-serving to go to the stadium of your favorite NFL team during a music show, you're sort of right, but there's a reason that we're here too. And it's because the Seahawks, much like so many things in Seattle, are part of the music community here. The Seahawks use music in everything that they do, from Coach Pete Carroll using reggae in the draft room during the NFL draft, to having hip hop in the locker room, or using country music at practices. It's just a part of their everyday activities. Seahawks also have their own DJ. There's literally a dude whose job it is to be the Seahawks DJ. He hangs out at practices, he goes to games. His name's DV One. We're gonna have a conversation with him, so we're definitely looking forward to that. We're also gonna take a behind the scenes look at everything that this stadium has to offer. As you can see, it's a pretty impressive building. There's a lot of things behind the scenes that we're gonna take a look at as well. That's gonna be great. A little bit later on, we're gonna head to the Silver Cloud Hotel for a special performance from Sub Pop's Porter Ray, but we're gonna start off with the Flavr Blue. This is one of our favorite bands come out of Seattle over the last couple of years. Their lead singer, Hollis, was featured on Macklemore's song, White Walls, but they make their own music completely different than Macklemore, stuff that we really, really enjoy and we think is really, really good. So we're gonna have a conversation with the Flavr Blue at midfield here. And from what I understand, it's their very first stadium gig, which is a cool thing as well. It is the Flavr Blue at CenturyLink Field right now on Sounds by the Sound. This is the Flavr Blue, and this is CenturyLink Field. I'm not sure how many interviews you guys have done in the middle of an NFL football stadium, but this is my first.
This is our favorite one to date.
Oh, good. I'm glad. For people that don't know, can you kind of give a little bit of background, how you guys found each other and how you started playing music together?
These guys are from Seattle originally. I moved to Seattle when I was 18, about 10 years ago, and we all came up through the hip hop scene here in Seattle. Especially 2006, 2007, 2008, there was just so much energy and excitement and enthusiasm around hip hop here. And it really facilitated a lot of connections and a lot of collaboration. So that's how we all really got together. It was like through that spirit of collaboration and really wanting to support each other's work.
Hollis, when you moved here, when you were 18, what kind of preconceived notions about the city did you have, and then what surprised you when you finally got here?
Sure. I had a really romantic idea of what Seattle was. Like, to me, it was, the Space Needle, the rain, the coffee shop, and the poetry, and I just kind of like imagined myself spending like long hours on some like super heady intellectual situation. I think that I did not anticipate the real depth of texture that's here in Seattle. I didn't have a real understanding of how deep the cultural legacy goes here. Like, I didn't really realize that this is the place where Ray Charles first got his start, that Jimi Hendrix played as a teenager in the Central District. I didn't really have an understanding of how, those small DIY spaces and how that created cultural moments that were global and reverberated and were so relatable as well. I think that's like the most amazing thing about Seattle is like this place is so unique and distinct. There's no place else like it. It's kind of like a small town situation, but it has like global reach and impact. And I didn't really have an understanding of that when I moved here. Hey, we're the Flavr Blue, and this song is called We Can Go Blind.
You're watching Sounds by the Sound. This is the Flavr Blue. We're gonna talk more about your guys' music. Where do you record? Do you go to a studio? Do you guys do stuff on your own?
It's all in-house. We do it all at B's house.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Same little half bedroom in a townhouse on Beacon Hill as it was when we started 3 years ago.
It's great, and that's where the best stuff is created, I think.
The comfort zone is where you should create, so
Absolutely.
that's where we made all of our best stuff, so there's no reason
What's
to
the
change
latest
that.
thing going on with you guys musically?
We are releasing a new EP called the Love Notes EP. We're really excited because we've defined our sound really through 4 on the floor house and kind of more driving beats, and this project has kind of a more laid back kind of groove influence
Cool.
to it that is new for us and really exciting. A lot of live instrumentation that the guys have been
more
playing.
organic.
Yeah, way more organic for sure. Yeah, and we'll be touring that through the fall, winter, and spring.
Awesome. Next time I see you guys, these seats are going to be filled and you're going to play in this stadium.
There it is.
Hey.
That way,
I like where your
absolutely.
head's at.
For
I like
sure.
where your head's at.
Thank you so much for taking the time.
Good seeing you,
I
brother.
want to make this interview last like for 4 hours. We never get to hang out here. This is the greatest.
You can
for
find me
sure.
here. Office hours are open.
Absolutely. Flavr Blue on Sounds by the Sound. They're going to play one more song. We're going to head up with the Flavr Blue on Sounds by the Sound.
Hey, we're the Flavr Blue, and this song is called Supply.
And you're diving into the depths of me. Don't know what you're looking for, but I'm overcome by your energy, baby. I can't let you go. And you're diving into the depths of me. Don't know what you're looking for, but I'm overcome by your energy, baby. I can't let you go. And you're diving into the depths of me. Don't know what you're looking for, but I'm overcome by your energy, baby. I can't let you go. And you're diving into the depths of me. Don't know what you're looking for, but I'm overcome by your energy, baby. I can't let you go.
Good? Amazing.
You're watching Sounds by the Sound. Let's take a peek on what's going on through the rest of the stadium. So we are deep in the bowels of CenturyLink Field, the home of the Seattle Seahawks, in one of 3 locker rooms located in the stadium. To our right, if we were able to magically teleport through that wall, we would be in the actual Seahawks team locker room. Something's going on in there where we're not allowed, which I understand. You guys want to follow me in here? That was a joke. That's gross. Sorry. I'm protecting Ellen, our tour guide. She doesn't want to be on camera, even though she is definitely the most charismatic person that we've met on this trip so far.
Tour guide to command. Broadcast booth, please. Lights on. Jeez.
Do you think Paul Allen has ever taken this elevator?
I'm not telling you.
That's privileged information that I don't even deserve.
Exactly.
Oh, there she goes.
Okay, we're now in the press box.
Ellen, have you ever got to watch a game from up here?
No.
Is that like a radio broadcast booth? So you said you've been in Seattle for 20 years.
Correct.
Okay.
I've been a season ticket holder off and on for many, many years. We had the pick of any seat, and we picked the end zone because my son said that's where all the crazies are. There's troublemakers all the way around.
Is there another place we can go to?
One more.
Okay, one more place.
Of course, they locked the doors.
Sure. We're in the broadcast booth. This is where all of the big shots from network TV sit. This is where they call the game, and it's arguably the best seats in the house for sure. You are right on the 50-yard line. This is open air. Look, see, there's no window. It's a very, very cool place. We do want to take this time to say an extra special thanks to Ellen, our tour guide. She has been such a pleasure sticking with us for the entire day. So Ellen, thank you for bringing us around CenturyLink. She's over there.
This has been fun today.
You're watching Sounds by the Sound, and we are on our official tour of CenturyLink Field. When we came upon the press room, we decided to have a little impromptu press conference with the Seahawks official DJ DV One, aka Toby Fresh. There he is. DV One, can you answer us a few questions, please?
Sure.
When did you become the official DJ of the Seattle Seahawks?
That would have happened in the 2004-2005 season. That was my rookie year.
Talk about Coach Carroll a little bit and how he incorporates music into the everyday routine of the Seattle Seahawks.
Okay. Coach Carroll is awesome in that way. He believes that music is motivation, and I agree. The good thing about him is he has a huge array of like musical background. He likes soul, he likes funk, he likes rock, he likes pop, he likes upbeat. Reggae, like no matter what it is, if it's good music, he wants to play it.
What artists are the most requested from the Seattle Seahawks?
There's a lot, because it depends. Like a lot of them are feeling Drake, some of them are feeling Meek Millie, some of them are feeling Lil Boosie. These guys, they're young guys, you know, so they want to hear who's ever popular, who's ever famous right now.
Is there any special moment that sticks out to you, whether or not it's an intimate moment with a player at a practice or one of the moments on sports' biggest stage that stands out?
There's moments when I play songs and I'll see the collective heartbeat through the crowd, through the players, and it's like, yo, this is really having an impact. And when you see them dancing, when you see them getting wild and just living up the moment, it's like, yo, it really motivates people.
Tell me this, which is an uglier scene? Michael Bennett attempting to DJ or you attempting to play defensive line in an NFL game?
Oh man, me trying to play whatever you just said position in football.
Everybody keeps their day job here.
Yeah, I stay in my lane. Music is my
Thank you to everyone here at CenturyLink Field and the Seahawks organization for letting us do Sounds by the Sound here. Like I said at the beginning of the show, it's a little self-serving, but there's a reason we came to the loudest stadium in the NFL. And also a very special thanks to the Flavr Blue for not just hanging out and performing live, but also sitting down on the 50-yard line with us. We're gonna close out the show today with a performance from Porter Ray, an amazing hip-hop artist on Seattle's Sub Pop Records. He was actually discovered by Shabazz Palaces, just another case of Seattleites helping out Seattleites. It's that kind of music community. He's across the street right now on the roof of the Silver Cloud Hotel. This is Porter Ray on Sounds by the Sound.
You do have a chance at living out your dreams.
See, all my niggas is kings and all my women is queens. True as that blue in the sky, sure as my night is green. It's just my family and God, and nothing between. This is lyrical jewelry, my poems making me gleam. See, all my niggas is kings, all my women is queens. True as that blue in the sky, sure as my night is green. It's just my family and God, and nothing between. This is lyrical jewelry, my poems making me gleam. My poems making me gleam, my scriptures making me shine. Rest in peace to my soldiers, pour out your liquor and wine. Why don't you open your mind, let your conscience be free. Take a glimpse through my iris and tell me all that you see. I see horror in the streets, poverty and police. I found heaven on earth, putting my rhymes to these beats. I wrote this verse in the sun, it felt like sex on the beach. I fuck with women that smoke, I trust my niggas to squeeze till all my inmates is free. Steady stacking my fatty, I keep my women in bags. By my Brody a Chevy, I got the sun in my eyes, the breeze in her hair, she got blood on her heels. Putting trees in the air, sometimes I stare at the stars through convertible cars and see your soul in the sky. As I light my cigars, I hear your voice in my head. I converse with the dead, Aaron spoke in my dreams, and this what he said.
Seek peace and freedom from material things. Love and expect love in return. Be true to yourself.
See, all my niggas is kings and all my women is queens. True as that blue in the sky, sure as my night is green. It's just my family and God, and nothing between. This is lyrical jewelry, my poems making me gleam. See, all my niggas is kings, all my women is queens. True as that blue in the sky, sure as my night is green. It's just my family and God, and nothing between. This is lyrical jewelry, my poems making me gleam.
Of course, man. Iraq out there in them streets right
D-Black,
now.
talk to him, D-Black.
I've been gone, so I really don't know what it's about, man. But at the end of the day,
BRockBeats.com.
if a nigga disrespecting you or your family, man, fuck all that other shit. That shit don't mean his shit. It's about that green dollar, man. That's the shit that's gonna move. That's the shit that's gonna keep your family cool. That's the shit that's gonna keep you cool, man, you know? And at the end of the day, this shit, everybody in the town come together doing something positive, we can't lose. The whole city will be on.
Almost I.
But it's like in this city, man.